Bond girl Valerie Leon recalls friendship with Roger Moore, filming bed scene with Sean Connery, "We had fun." British actress will reflect on her career in the webinar Up Front with Valerie Leon. Valerie Leon has her mark as a Bond girl twice, and she's now spilling secrets. The British actress first appeared in 1977's The Spy Who Loved Me opposite Roger Moore. She would later share the screen with Sean Connery in 1983's Never Say Never Again. The 77-year-old is now reflecting on her lasting success as a star during the online event Up Front with Valerie Leon on Sunday, March 14. Leon will detail her life and what it was like appearing in several British cult classes. The Zoom webinar will also highlight a live Q&A for fans. Leon spoke to Fox News about how she was discovered, what it was really like working with Moore and Connery, as well as how she feels about her sex symbol status. Fox News: what can audiences expect from Up Front with Valerie Leon and why now? Valerie Leon: I have done this event previously in small theaters, which are all shut down now due to the coronavirus. And I wanted to do something during the lockdown. It's entertaining. It's about my life and how I came to be in show business. Fox News: you had your first break in Funny Girl with Barbara Streisand at London's Prince of Wales Theatre. What was that like? Leon: it was fantastic. I remember when I first saw the advertisement. They were looking for showgirls. So I went along to the Prince of Wales Theatre. I went through not 1 or 2 auditions, but 6. And I was finally offered a small speaking role. It was really incredible because this was 1966 and it was the hottest ticket in town. It was very successful, but it only lasted 3 months because Barbara became pregnant with her son. But because of that show, I was able to get an agent who got me into television. Fox News: what was your initial impression of Roger Moore? Leon: I first worked with him on The Persuaders. In 1971. He gave me a completely unscripted kiss, which I've never forgotten. Laughs. But Roger was a lot of fun to work with. He was a really, really lovely man. He's greatly missed. He was such a nice man. I can't stress that enough. Fox News: you worked with Roger Moore several other times after that Bond film. How did your relationship with him change over the years? Leon: I don't think it changed that much. I will tell you something that I've regret so much. I was incredibly shy when I came into show business. People used to think that I was perhaps standoffish. I wasn't really good at relating to people then. It's an awful thing to say because when I look back on my life, I do have a lot of regrets in that direction, which is quite sad actually. Fox News: you also worked with Sean Connery in Never Say Never Again. How nervous were you to work with him? Leon: Never Say Never Again was quite a difficult film. Sean hadn't played the role of Bond in quite some time when he took on this film. So I think there were a lot of expectations. I guess I was nervous, but I remember we had some fun. I remember we were in the Bahamas and we were on a boat. There's a picture of us just messing around together. But it was a difficult film. Sean is much more of a perfectionist. Roger is more of a jokester who likes to have fun on set. I think there were certain aspects of the production he wasn't happy with. Thankfully, it had nothing to do with me. I just thought it was brilliant that I had an opportunity to work on not 1, but 2 Bond films. Fox News: you and Sean shared a romantic bed scene. How did he put you at ease? Leon: we had a drink beforehand and it was good laughs. But I remember how quickly he got out of the bed when his wife Micheline showed up on set. I remember we would have a lovely morning in bed filming. But then in the afternoon when his wife came, he couldn't get out of there quickly enough. Laughs. But we had fun. Fox News: as a Bond girl, how did you feel about being a sex symbol? Leon: I supposed that over the years, I have been a sex symbol. I've never particularly felt like a sex symbol. But I sold it as a Bond girl. And how does one feel about it? Well, to be honest, I feel very lucky. Because somewhere along the line, I must have made an impact. Let's face it, I'm still making a future about my past. It has kept me in the public eye and fans still reach out to me. I'm just grateful, really. Fox News, dare we ask which was your favorite Bond to work with? Leon, Roger was my favorite. Absolutely, without question. But we also had more history together. Fox News, what's your favorite memory of Roger Moore? Leon, it has to be that unscripted kiss from The Persuaders. That I told you about. I remember I wrote to him before he died asking if I was able to discuss that memory. And he said, I only ask you in return that you credit me with being a good screen kisser, as that would undoubtedly do my street cred a lot of good. I still have the letter. Oh, he's so greatly missed. You've stayed busy over the years. What has kept you going? Leon, I'm a certain age now and I think it's really important to keep doing something positive. Life doesn't end once you get older. I think it's really important to try and do new things. I can't just sit back quietly with a book laughs.